Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
Yo, hey man, listen man, I'm looking at this man, listen man, Usher and Justin Bieber have a heated exchange at Beyonce's Oscar after party. Man, they look like they was at each other's throat. OG, you there?
Man, it looked like a cat fight.
OG cat fight. And come on man, these brothers done had, they got a long standing relationship.
Justin Bieber is not a brother.
Oh, that what? I can't stand you, OG. You know what I mean. Now look at that.
What you mean?
OG, this is how Justin got his start dealing with Usher. So this is huge, for them to get out here and act this way at this Oscar party. It says, at an Oscar party hosted by Beyonce and Jay-Z, Justin Bieber and his former mentor Usher engaged in a heated exchange that drew attention from star-studded crowd. The meeting marked their first public reunion since 2022 and unfolded amid renewed questions about both men's past links to Sean Diddy Combs. Witness account difference of whether the confrontation turned physical, leaving the cause unclear. What this got to do with Diddy?
How'd you get herpes?
I'm not doing that, OG. No, this is.
Just like the lady accused Bootsy when she was 5 years old. Same scenario. You got going. Man, you really did touch me, bro.
Man, this is not good, man. These guys have been, he wouldn't even got a start if it wasn't for Usher. Usher was the guy who picked him. Him and Justin Timberlake, I believe, argued, if I remember that correctly. They both was trying to sign him. He opted to sign with Usher, and now years later, they're having an altercation. He ain't seen him since 2022. OG, why do you think have we been ducking him, or they just both been busy?
Did you see on that movie that I was mentioning to you, Reasonable Doubt? And this lady talked about how this man, before SAN, they groom you, right? So grooming comes in. You like you say, he was his mentor. This little white boy came with this Michael Jackson type of guy and was so impressed, and they went to Diddy's house.
And what happened after that? The rest history?
Look, I'm just bringing a message. I can't, I'm just bringing up the scenario about once you realize, and the lady said, all the time, he was grooming me. And I said, and she explained to her mother how these little touches and these little giving $5 and taking care of him, thought he was this big hero. But all the time he was a child molester. Now I'm just saying, and you look at Justin Bieber's face, and he was groomed by Diddy too, but who introduced him to Diddy was Usher. I hear a scenario, they all slept in a king-size bed together one time.
OG, I just don't.
I'm looking at the web right now.
OG, I just don't. I don't like you at all. Sometimes when he comes at an Oscar party hosted by Beyonce and Jay-Z, Justin Bieber and his former mentor Usher engaged in a heated exchange that drew attention from a star-studded crowd. You hear that? Now listen at this. The pair crossed paths at the post-Oscar event. Multiple eyewitnesses described in an intense moment that quickly became the focal point of attendees. Some witnesses portrayed the encounter as a verbal confrontation that remained tense but non-physical, while others said the exchange escalated and suggested it briefly turned into a fist fight. Eyewitnesses also flagged that Usher approached with what they described the energy of anger and characterized the repeated in several accounts of the scene. So it's like Usher got mad when he seen him.
So all of these witnesses, nobody said what nobody said?
No, Usher just got mad. They're not going to tell you what they said.
They said it was a heated exchange and it was verbal. So if it was verbal, somebody said something. So what did they say?
It was a tough situation.
What did you say? No, somebody said something and somebody heard. Look at Beyonce's face. Like, no, you didn't say that.
The reunion took place in full view of numerous high-profile guests present that night. Names presented to the party included Taylor Swift, Michael B. Jordan, Ryan Coogler, Timothy Chalamet, Kylie Jenner, Austin Butler, and others who watched their pair interact. Now that's a hell of a choice of words. Observers said that they gathered the celebrities' heavy list, intensified scrutiny of the moments of amplified conversations about the underlying history between the two artists. Man, it's some when you work with somebody. Let me stop for a second. And y'all build something so monumental together. These guys have mega hits together. They work together well. Yeah, they work together well. Justin Bieber got huge songs. He would have never had these songs.
Not by Usher.
It was the reason you're not listening. Usher was the reason he came through the door. Usher signed him.
I don't care.
Usher signed him. Usher signed him. They worked together. He might have not been on the song with him, but he had to approve stuff. He had to guide the guy, and you call it grooming, but he was guiding him too into making hit records. You go back and look at the history of these two guys. When he first got him, the guy was green. He didn't know nothing about music. Usher had been in the game.
So he was grooming him. And now,
oh, no. Gee, I'm talking about the music, man. Damn. The music.
You're not talking about the bedroom.
Oh, gee, no. I'm talking about the music. These guys did great music together.
You never made music in the bedroom.
Oh, gee, that's not what we're talking about. Listen to this. Usher has publicly spoken about his relationship with Bieber in prior years. I definitely try to be as much of a big brother, mentor, and protector as I can, Usher said in 2010, which now this is years before, reflecting his role as Bieber's early career. In February 2024 interview, Usher again framed his connection with Bieber as protective terms, noting he had to support the younger artist as his career developed. I just told you that. Those past comments contrast with the intensity of their recent exchange and have been cited by observers trying to reconcile the public affection with the night confrontation. They had to talk it through, OG. Have you ever had to meet up with somebody and talk it through that you had an issue with? Bro, what we gonna do?
I meet up with somebody and I'm gonna slap the shit out of them.
OG, now this is not right. And then you may be on to something.
I just want to say one thing.
Go ahead. You may be on to something when I read this next part.
Did you hear the scenario how didn't he say the same thing about him? And didn't Game said that Puffy wanted to take him on a shopping spree? Didn't 50 say that Diddy wanted to take him on a shopping spree? Doesn't that sound familiar? I'm just asking.
I'm not gonna. I don't recall.
I'm just asking. You know everything about the hip hop.
Online relations. Listen. Don't please just stop it.
So we're not gonna answer my question.
OG. Okay. Listen. This is the part I wanted you to hear. Online reactions has been vocal, with many users revisiting the history between the artist and Diddy as they debate motive and context. Commenters have drawn a through line for older footage and mentorship ties emotional and visible after the party. So they brought Diddy's name into it, just like you were saying. You know.
So I'm not the only one that knows about grooming.
Both men rose under the interconnection of mentorship. Usher helped guide Bieber's early development, and both were in various times linked to Diddy circle. Bieber's last public appearance with Usher before the reunion was tied to an outing in Corn d'Alene Lake in 2022. The immediate outlook is for public statements of clarifying comments from the parties involved that could explain the trigger or whether any further escalations occur. attention will remain focused on Justin Bieber's response and allow only a follow-up from Usher, while observers monitor whether the clash prompts additional scrutiny of the relationship that precedes both men's rise in the industry. They're trying to tie it back to what Diddy, like same thing you was doing. You know, Bieber came out there in the last award show in some little boxers. He had his boxers on playing a guitar, and he stood there and he looked as if he had something on his mind.
So the big California king bed ain't so far-fetched now.
OG, I just say, man, that these guys, man, they have a long relationship. They've been knowing each other for years. It's going to be some bumps and bruises, ups and downs, pause. But they should be able to work it out. They should be able to work it out.
Why should they?
Because that what they created together. You got to let bygones be.
Nothing together. You duke me.
Duke me. Duke me.
You duke me, and I'm grown enough to say it now.
You act like this the Antoine Fisher story. I'm not finna do that with you.
No, you ain't. No, you hold me. Yes, boss. I'm so sorry, boss.
I just want to just say, man, guys, we don't condone nobody abusing anyone. These guys are grown men, and I hate to see them going through this. But as you develop and get older, things change, man. Justin Bieber was young when he first linked up with Usher. They did have dealings with Diddy, but they wasn't the only ones that had dealings with Diddy. There was a host of people that we don't talk about, and I think that's something that need to be said. It just needs to be said. People need to know.
It don't need to be. That was Justin Bieber and Usher at a Beyonce party acting a fool. They could have took that in the bathroom like they been. But
like they been, OG? You'll just say anything. I'm about to end this, guys. I'm going to say this, guys. If you're still watching, man, just know, man, King said something else to 50 Cent. And download Boss Talk 101 app. You got to download the app. Guys, man, make sure you have a wonderful day. And guys, make sure you keep your head up and make sure you keep your chin up. Like Lil King said, man. Boss Talk 101 reviews.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.